Have you ever wondered if a simple skill like telling if someone's lying could be a powerful tool? Before diving in, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button for more exciting anime insights. And in a world filled with quirks of immense power, some abilities don't need to be destructive to make an impact. Take Koichi Himawari's slide and glide, uh, useful but not combat focused. And, and now imagine a quirk as subtle as Makoto Tsukauchi's polygraph, yet just as vital. Um, Makoto's ability is reminiscent of a detective's best asset, lie detector. Um, um, the youngest sibling of Detective Naomasa, um, Tsukauchi, um, she's connected to the investigative world, and her quirk works by establishing a physical link, like a handshake, to analyze truths during conversation. When Makoto activates her polygraph, um, subtle yellow-green sparks flicker um, between her and her subject. She must prompt them to speak openly, as the power is most effective with verbal honesty. Like, but it's not foolproof. It relies on clarity in speech, making precision vital. Uh, for example, she once used her quirk during a brief encounter with Koichi to question his secret identity after a skirmish. Uh, she firmly pressed him on whether he was the vigilante known as the Crawler, but the results were inconclusive. It revealed how delicate her quirk can be, especially with technicalities or subtle deception. Unlike Toph Beifong's earthbending detection, which senses physiological reactions, Makoto's quirk deals purely in spoken words, the literal truth. This means a clever speaker could sidestep her abilities by challenging the specifics of what they say. In essence, her quirk emphasizes verbal honesty over physiological cues. It's akin to the classic detective tale. What gets spoken is the key. Hand contact is essential, tying neatly into her character design and her social tact when interrogating. Beyond her abilities, Makoto feels like an anime Lois Lane, sharp, resourceful, and committed to uncovering mysteries. Though not a hero or villain, her role as a truth seeker makes her an intellectual match for her detective brother and a vital ally in investigations. Uh, Imagine working with a character like Captain Celebrity, the Japanese Superman, and whose powers include flight and strength. Uh, Makoto's insights complement his abilities, making her the perfect counterpart. Our own Lois Lane in the anime universe. Their teamwork could crack even the toughest cases. Makoto's quirk broadens the scope of what non-combatants can contribute to the story. In a genre dominated by fighting, her investigative power reminds us that brains are just as important as brawn. Not every hero needs to punch their way to victory. And then, although many side characters in My Hero Academia possess unique quirks, Makoto stands out for its subtlety and importance. Her role shows us there's room for heroes beyond fighters, those who protect through intelligence and integrity. So next time you think a quirk has to be flashy or destructive, remember Makoto's polygraph. Um, Sometimes, the most straightforward abilities can be the most impactful of EDE. After all, in the world of quirks, truth is often the best weapon, and a little humor is always a good lie detector. And why did the lie detector go to therapy? Because it couldn't handle the truth. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,